So today we will see about light. All of you know that how important light is. Light is very important to us because without light, our life will be in dark. So what is light? All of you know that what is light? Light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see things. Due to the light energy, we are able to see. So see the importance of light. If there is no light, our life will be completely dark. We will be living in dark. So light is so important. So light is a form of energy which enables us to see things. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see things. So without light we cannot see. So we will study about light, how light helps us to see things. So law of light. What are the law of light? What happens when what happens when light falls on some object? From where light is coming? This type of thing we will discuss. So all of you know that on earth we are getting natural light from sun. Natural light from sun. And there are some artificial source of light also, like tube light, electric bulb, and so on. All these are the artificial source of light, like candle. What does it mean? It means that man has made all these things which produces light, and sun is the natural source of light. That means we have not made sun. Sun was already there in nature. So our main source of light is sun. So everything revolves about the light, and it's coming from sun. So what happens when light comes from sun to earth? It will fall on some object. Suppose here is some book. What is this? Some book is kept. Now what happens when sunlight comes and fall on this book? This book will reflect light. What does it mean? This book will reflect lights. There are so many lights rays are falling on this book, but I am making some limited number of lights. So what will happen? This light will bounce back, and this bounce back of light is called reflection. And this bounce back of light is called reflection. When this light which has bounced back from the book falls on our eyes, then we are able to see the book. This is the simple mechanism how we are able to see an object. So there are certain rules based on which this light bounce back from an object. That is called law of reflection. So what is law of reflection? Law of reflection. Law of reflection is the angle of incidence and angle of reflection are equal. And second point, the incident ray, normal, and reflected ray all lie on the same plane. So what is first point? First point is the angle of incidence the angle of incidence the angle of incidence and and the angle of reflection and the angle of reflection and the angle of reflection are equal. Second point is the incident ray reflected ray the incident ray reflected ray and the normal and the normal at the point of incident at the point of incident all lie on same plane. So this is the law of reflection. Law of reflection says that first point, the angle of incident and the angle of reflection are equal. Second point, the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal at the point of incident all lie on the same plane. Now let us discuss further what does this law actually says. What is the meaning of this law? So for this, let us first find out some terminology associated with the ray. Light is denoted by a straight line, and if you put the arrow sign, it means this is the direction of the propagation, or it means light is traveling in this direction. Arrow will indicate the direction of propagation. Propagation of light. It means in which direction light is moving. So in this diagram light is moving from left to right. Here light is moving from left to right. Now we know how to represent light. Light ray can be represented by a straight line, and on the straight line we mark a arrow sign, and that the arrow sign will represent the direction of propagation of light. It means in which direction this light is moving or this light is traveling. what is the meaning of incident ray? Incident ray. Suppose this is any surface. Suppose this is any surface. So here, let us say this is any surface, or we can say table. Fine. This is the surface of table. Now, if light ray is coming from in this direction, then this ray is called incident ray. This is called incident ray. Now, if you draw a line at this point is called point of incident. If you draw a line at this point which is perpendicular to this surface, this is perpendicular to this surface. This is the sign of perpendicular. Now this line is called normal. Now after falling on this surface, this ray of light will bounce back in the same medium from which it has come. So this ray is called reflected ray. So this is reflected ray. So incident ray is the ray which is falling on an object, and when that light or that ray bounces back, and then that bounce back ray is called reflected ray. And when you draw a normal at the point of incident, then that line is called normal. Normal is a line which is perpendicular to the point of incident. Now these three terms were used in the law of reflection. Now one more thing, the angle between incident ray and the normal is angle of incident, and the angle between reflected ray and normal is angle of reflection. So here what is angle I? This is angle of incident. Angle of incident. What is angle R? Angle R is angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. Now, according to law of reflection, these two angles are equal. Which one? Angle of incident and angle of reflection. So, law of reflection point number 1 is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Second point was that angle of incident, normal and reflected ray, the point of incident all should lie on one plane. So this board is a plane. This board is a plane. So in this case, angle of incident, normal and reflected ray all are lying on this board. So according to second point, this satisfies the law of reflection. Now what does it mean? Now suppose this is angle of incident. Sorry, this is incident ray, this is reflected ray, and if I draw a line which passes through this point, this is also perpendicular to this surface, then in this case law of reflection is not valid, because this normal is not lying on the same plane. See here, this reflected ray and this normal is lying on this plane. This is the plane, and if you see, this is incident ray and this is normal. These two are lying in this plane, and incident ray and reflected ray are lying on board on the board. So this is the plane. So here if you see carefully, there are three planes. One is this board, second is this. This is the plane. Third is this is the plane. So here these three lines are lying on three different planes. That is the meaning of second point. So all should lie on same plane. Now it is also normal because this is also 90 degree. Now this is also normal. Now in this case what is happening? This is the only plane. This board is the only plane. Only these three are lying. Now if you draw a normal like this, in this case there are two planes. This is one plane. This is one plane. That is the difference. So that was the second point. Ki all these three lines should lie on same plane. So let us move further. There, if you observe any surface, you will see that some surfaces are very smooth, some are not smooth. Some surfaces are maybe smooth fully and straight line. Some surface may not be a straight line, but they are smooth. So based on that, on a smooth surface, line behave differently. Suppose this is a surface which is very smooth. Smooth also and straight also. Now in this case what will happen? When the ray fall on this smooth surface, it will get reflected. Now when the parallel ray fall on this surface, they will be get reflected. This type of reflection is called regular reflection. So when the surface is not straight line, irregular, something like this, in this case what will happen? Suppose this is the ray, it is falling here, it will get reflected. Now suppose this is the ray, it is falling here, it will be get reflected something like this. So here if you see, these two incident ray are parallel, but these two reflected ray are not parallel. In this case you will see, you can say that reflection is not regular. So this is called irregular reflection. Irregular reflection. Or you can say that diffused reflection. What is diffuse reflection? When parallel incident ray after reflection are not parallel. These two incident ray are parallel after reflection. The reflected ray are not parallel. That is the irregular reflection or diffuse reflection. And what is regular reflection? In case of regular reflection, if you see the diagram, in case of regular reflection, if the ray are parallel or if the incident ray are parallel, then the reflection ray will be also parallel. So that is the meaning of regular reflection. So it does not matter whether surface is regular or irregular, smooth or rough, all surface reflect light. Point to be noted here, all the surface reflect light. It does not matter whether surface is smooth or not. All the surface reflect light. it does not matter whether smooth or rough. Now, all of you have seen mirror, plane mirror. I don't think that there is anyone who has not seen plane mirror. In every house there will be at least one mirror. So what is plane mirror? Actually, why we are seeing plane? Because it is plane mirror. In plane mirror, if you see carefully, one side is reflective surface and another side is polished surface. Right? So if you say that like suppose this is the mirror. Now this is front side. This is front side and that is the back side. This is the reflecting surface. This is the reflecting surface and back side is painted, polished surface. This side is polished. So one side is polished, one side is reflecting surface. So when light falls on this reflecting surface, light will be reflected. That reflected light will make image. So suppose we are standing in front of this mirror, then we are able to see image of ourselves in the mirror. So let us study about the plane mirror image, how it is formed. Now suppose this is plane mirror. We denote the polished surface by this type of thing. We make a small line on the side which is polished. This means this is polished. This means polished, and this side is reflecting. Now what happens? Suppose here one candle. Suppose here one candle is placed. One candle is placed. So this mirror will make image of this candle. So this candle, the image of this candle is here. If this is AB, this is the image. We have seen that. So what is the property? How the image is done? This is object. Here is the object. Here is the image. Here is the image. Object distance. This distance is called object distance. This distance is called image distance. So what is the What is the characteristics of image formed by plane mirror? First of all, we have seen that the object distance is same as image distance. Object height is same as image height is same as object height. This is the characteristics of mirror, characteristics of image formed by plane mirror. And what is the other characteristics? Image is virtual. Image is virtual and image is laterally inverted. So let us understand one by one what is the meaning. So first let us see. Now this is the plane mirror. If object is placed here, A, B, then from A, one ray is striking the mirror and it will travel back. Now another ray is going into plane mirror and after reflection it went this like this. This is the another ray. After reflection it went like this. So if you extend this ray, they are intersecting at this point. Now, so here is the image. So here is the object, here is the image. So this is the ray diagram. This is called the ray diagram of image. Now plane mirror image, we can say that nature of image. Nature of image of plane mirror. One is image will be always virtual. Second is image is laterally inverted. Third is image distance and object distance are equal. Image distance is equal to object distance image distance is equal to object distance height size of image or you can say height of image is same as object. Size of image is same as object image, same as object size. So these four are the characteristics of image formed by plane mirror. First is virtual image, second is laterally inverted, third is image distance is same as object distance, and size of image is same as object size. Now let us see what is the meaning of virtual image. type. One is real and another is virtual. So what is the meaning? What is the difference? First of all, image is either real or virtual. What is the meaning? In real, for real image, reflected ray will intersect. Reflected ray will intersect. Reflected ray will intersect and real image can be obtained on screen. It can be obtained on screen. Virtual image. Reflected ray will not intersect. Reflected ray seems to intersect. Reflected ray will not intersect in reality, but it seems like they are intersecting. Second is virtual ray cannot be obtained on screen. It cannot be obtained on screen. So this is the difference between real image and virtual image. Reflected ray will intersect, for virtual reflected ray seems to intersect. They actually does not intersect. Second is real image can be obtained on screen, and here virtual image cannot be obtained on screen. Okay. So here we have seen about the image where what is the difference between real and virtual. One more term was here, inverted. What does it mean? Inverted. Image formed by plane mirror is inverted. Sorry, not inverted. Laterally inverted. What does it mean? If this is the mirror and here is the object. Here is the object. This side is A, this side is B. So image of this object will be formed here. Virtual image will be formed, and it will be like this. This is the A dash, this is B dash. So this is the meaning of laterally inverted. So this is the meaning of laterally inverted. So whenever if you see your face in plane mirror, if you raise your right hand, image will raise left hand. So that is the meaning of laterally inverted. If you raise your right hand, image will be raised left hand. That is the meaning. That is laterally inverted. So this is the meaning of laterally inverted. This is laterally inverted. Laterally inverted. So we have covered plane mirror. Now we will continue in next class.